YouTube. How you doing? It's your boy Catch 22. I just wanted to come to you today just to talk about a couple of things. Something that happened to me over the weekend. Anytime you're bidding on a property, either online or something that your agent brings or an investor brings to you, always try to get out and view that property. Either you walk outside of the property, look through any windows that are open, not covered. Front doors, try to get peeks, as many peeks as you can. The most ideal is always to do an interior inspection of the property to make sure that cabinets, flooring, hardwood, whatever the floor covering is, the hardwood, vinyl, tile, carpet, or any type of tile. But then you also want to make sure in the kitchens that your, maybe not appliances, but at least the cabinets, sinks and things of that nature, and the appliances is a plus as well. You want to make sure that your lighting fixtures are up. I mean, that's a small cost in the big scheme of things, but the more you have, the better. You want to go upstairs and make sure that your toilets, sinks and things like that, tubs are in the bathrooms. Also again upstairs that your flooring is also in, and then go downstairs as well, and make sure that your furnace is in. You definitely don't want to have a situation if you're buying something sight unseen, or buying something on, even if you're buying something from an online auction or even a courthouse auction. You do have the right, most of the times, to do an interior inspection. Maybe the house may still be occupied in some cases where you can't do an interior, but you at least want to do an exterior if you can. You want to try to walk up to the property, knock on the door, just to inspect whether it's occupied or vacant. If it's occupied, you can sneak. If it's occupied, then those things are likely going to be there because that person is normally using those things. But if it's vacant and you can't get in, definitely do, look through the windows. Go around back there, ensure that the AC unit is still there. Go, if there's a back door, which it has to be a back door, go to the back door and see if you can probably check through the kitchen and make sure, all the basics are there in the kitchen as well. But I just want to alarm you guys, do not, if you can, do not buy a property sight unseen. I bought a few, and I tell people the truth. I bought maybe 4 property sight unseen, and just wrote a contract on another. And thank goodness I had my contractor go over there, and we actually was able to get inside the property, and they took just about everything out of there. So, to say the least, that kind of messed my numbers up. I was thinking it was going to be a quick fix, and get out, and it indeed would have been something I thought would have been maybe $10,000 at best, would have turned into like a $25,000-$30,000 project. So I definitely terminated that deal and didn't go forward with it. So I was lucky there that we didn't get too far in the process, and I was able to get out of that deal. But if I had to purchase that property, I wouldn't have purchased it. But if I didn't go in before and I looked at that property, I would have been in for a big surprise. When I closed on that deal. So you always want to at least do a drive-by if you can. Go around the back just to make sure the AC unit's there. Look at the windows if you want to do an exterior inspection. Look at the windows. Try to look at the roof if it's not that high. Just do a visual roof inspection just to make sure all the shingles are there and everything looks nice. If it's a flat roof, just make sure there's no buckling or a lot of wear and tear and things like that. And the last thing I wanted to cover too is, everyone's talking about, investing right now in real estate. And the things that a lot of times get missed when you're doing your numbers is anytime you're closing a deal, if it's an investment property, you're buying to fix up or you're buying to hold, you always have to remember that at least on the front end, you're going to have to pay 3% closing costs. on the front end. And then once you do your renovations, there's also always buffering around 12% cost as well. And cost and fees, because you have 6% realtor fees, which pays for the the realtor that's going to list your property, and the realtor that's going to bring the buyer. And you also have always factor in a 3% buffer for any closing concessions that I would give, or any miscellaneous things of that nature. And also there's another 3% for your portion of your half of the closing fees as well. So always add that 15% buffer, just so you'll know to your final number, so you'll have a more realistic view of what those final numbers are going to be, because you definitely don't want to have to figure that out on the back end when you thought that your profits were going to be one number, and then come to find out that
It's your boy OG. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you have. Share this video with your friends. Thanks again, and Godspeed on your real estate journey. Peace.